All right, yo, this is Toby with Online Security, and we got another quick and short video. We're going to show you how to set up your virtual machines for our Linux workshops. Okay, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. But then again, this is new to a lot of people. So, first things first, you may not see what I'm looking at right now. I want you to go over to instances. So, we're just going to search in this bar for EC2. All right, up here, there's a search bar that you can enter things into, obviously. And we want to search for EC2. This is what AWS considers virtual machines, right? Elastic Compute Cloud or Elastic Cloud Compute. Um, also, obviously, to be doing this, you need an AWS account. So please create an AWS account. All right, now that we're over here, we can go and select instances running. And let's launch an instance. You can call it whatever you want. I'm going to call this Linux Workshop. The AMI that we're going to select is going to be this Ubuntu AMI. This is the AMI that we want to use to power our operating system, the Ubuntu one. And I'm going to scroll down a bit. For this workshop, the T2 Micro is fair. This is good enough. We don't need anything higher. The key, you're going to create a key pair if you don't have one. If you do have one, just use that, right? You don't want to get into the habit of creating keys for each machine. Otherwise, you're going to have a bunch of keys. Same thing with security groups. If you already have your security groups provision for that use case, then just use what's already created. But I'm doing this to show you how to create the key. Pretty simple. You can name it whatever you want. I'm going to call it Linux Workshop. We're going to go with the default RSA key, default file format of a PEM file, and create key pair. Then you're going to save it. Cool. We're going to come down to security groups. Here, you can either select an existing security group. If you don't have an existing one, just allow these three. Allow SSH, HTTPS, and HTTP. Okay. This is going to create a new security group. And everything else is going to stay the same. That's it. All you're doing is selecting the Ubuntu AMI. Well, first, you're going to give it a name. Select the Ubuntu AMI. Instance type is going to be T2 Micro. You're going to create your key and your security group, and we're going to enable SSH, HTTPS, and HTTP. Leave the storage at 8 gigabytes. That's fine. And we will launch the instance. Once that's done, you can click on the instance ID here. It will take you to the dashboard. Right, it'll bring you to this dashboard. You could even click instances over here, or you can come back over here and type EC2. It will bring you back to the same dashboard. Now this instance is pending. There's a refresh button right here that we can use to refresh the screen. All right, now it's running. Let's just make sure it's working. We're going to select it with the checkbox, hit connect, come down, hit connect again. Right before I hit connect, it's going to connect to our machine using this public IP address as this user Ubuntu. And by default, AWS is going to use our private key that we created to connect to it. And voila, we are logged in. I like to close this right here. So I can get more real estate on my screen, more space. I like to close that. I'm going to type clear. All right. And who am I? Host name. We're good to go. We are logged in. This is how you would set up your EC2 machine for your Linux workshop.